the people in your neighborhood? In your neighborhood, in your neighborhood. Say, who are the people in your neighborhood? The people that you meet each day.
Hi boys and girls, welcome to Turn the Page Tuesdays. So now that it's almost time for bed, make sure that you take care of all of those bedtime routines. Parents, now's the time to pause your device for the children to be able to go ahead and do that. Hi boys and girls, tonight we're in Top Hat Toys, which is a local toy store in Oxford, and it's actually right near the Amish Market on Route 10. And I am here with the owner. This is Mrs. Lisa Sisson. Hi Lisa, how are you?
Good, how are you?
Good. So, a toy store, can you tell me how you came up with this as your business?
Well, I think it started a long time ago when I was a little girl. Just the love of toys and always wanting new toys and seeing what exciting things I can do or learn with them. I didn't have a lot of toys as a child, so it probably is why I have so many now. And a few years ago, after becoming a mom and a grandmom, I decided, hey, why not fulfill a thought of mine as a child and have a toy store? So we started here at the Oxford Market a year ago, and we are loving it.
And do you have to know how to read as part of your job?
Oh, absolutely. In all aspects. So here at the toy store, we also do a story time. So I have to learn how to, or know how to read, to share wonderful stories with children. I have to know how to read to be able to do orders, to figure out how toys work, because every toy has instructions if they have lots of pieces or games. Even the business part of it, having to read leases and understand how to make purchases, all those things, everything reading is involved in.
So, boys and girls, Top Hat Toys, this is your best dream ever. So if you look around, there are toys everywhere, on every wall and on every surface. And parents, with Christmas coming up, the prices are very reasonable here, so it's something to consider. But there are literally hundreds of toys to choose from, and they're all very recent. We just see an Osmo back here, so just really some very cool things here at Top Hat Toys. And I just found out that Top Hat Toys is expanding, so they're going to have a bigger store. And when did you tell me that is projected?
Well, we were hoping before Christmas. The building will be up, but we're not sure that we'll be in the doors before Christmas. But if not, shortly after. So just keep an eye out for us. We're going to be in the same location, just moving a few feet away. We're quadrupling our space. That's 4 times bigger. So we're excited about that. We'll be able to offer story time throughout the winter, inside, and other activities.
And how great is that? A toy store right here in Oxford. Lisa also mentioned that she does story time. And she needs to know how to read for that. When is story time? Just so the kids know in case they ever want to pop by.
Okay. Story time is Friday mornings from 10:30 to 11. We do a few stories, some games. There's lots of kids that come out. And we do it outside right now just because our space isn't big enough. So bring a blanket to have a seat on. Probably if it gets too cold, we'll have to pause for a little bit until our building is finished.
So, boys and girls, now really you should be in school, but if you ever have a day off on a Friday, it's great to stop by Top Hat Toys for that. And coming up, I think you said it was Saturday, is Pumpkins and Puppies?
So that's on October 23rd. We are having an event here in the market. It's called Pups and Pumpkins, where we will have a local author. Annette Whipple will be out. She'll be sharing her new book, Wolf, one of her new books, all amazing facts about dogs. She'll be doing a story time for the boys and girls from 11 to 12 and an interactive time with her. We'll also be having a dog costume contest. Let me get that right. So you can dress up your dog and bring them out on a leash, please. And then there'll be a costume contest for that. You can purchase a pumpkin at the produce stand. We'll have crafts out here that you can decorate it with at no charge. There'll be food vendors. It's just a fun day here at the market from 10 to 2, October 23rd.
That sounds awesome. So dress up your pet, come on out, and hear Annette Whipple read a book. She had visited Jordan Bank a few years ago. So it's great that she is going to be reading here, and you should consider coming out. And tonight Lisa is reading The Nuts, Bedtime at the Nut House. So we can't wait to hear that book.
Hi, boys and girls. I'm going to read to you your bedtime story tonight. It's called The Nuts, Bedtime at the Nuts House. This was written by Eric Litwin. He also wrote Pete the Cat. It was time for bed and the day was done. But Hazel and Wally were still up having fun. They all sang together, "We're nuts, we're nuts, we're nuts." So Big Mama Nut, in her mama voice, said, "All the little nuts need to go up to bed." Does it look like they're going to bed? Sweet Hazelnut would not go to her room. She wiggled and she giggled. She howled at the moon. Howl! Then Hazel and Wally kept singing their tune. "We're nuts, we're nuts, we're nuts." It looks like they're bowling instead of going to bed. So Big Mama Nut, in her big voice, said, "All little nuts need to go to bed." Still don't think they're listening. Wally Nut danced like a baby baboon. He wiggled and he giggled. He howled at the moon. Howl! Then Hazel and Wally kept singing their tune. "We're nuts, we're nuts, we're nuts." Having a hard time to settle down. So Big Mama Nut, in her bigger voice, said, "All little nuts need to go up to bed." Did Hazel stop singing? Fig-a-nut, fig-a-nut, fig-a-nut. No, she didn't. Did Wally stop playing? Nope, they had not heard a word that their mama was saying. They bounced up and down like two happy balloons. They wiggled and they giggled and they howled at the moon. Then Hazel and Wally kept singing their tune. "We're nuts, we're nuts, we're nuts." We're not getting ready for bed like Mama had said. So Big Mama Nut, in her biggest voice, said, "All little nuts need to go to bed." Uh-oh, I think she's getting upset. Those nuts did not budge. Mama gave them the look. She put her foot down and her long finger shook. She marched them to bed and she tucked them in tight. Then just before Mama Nut turned off the light, Hazel asked, "Are we still your sweet little nuts?" So Big Mama Nut said, "No matter what, you will always be my sweet little nuts." And that nutty family sang together. "We're nuts, we're nuts, we're nuts." And off they went. And all was calm and nutty and right, so Mama Nut turned off the light. "Good night, little nuts. Good night." Thank you, boys and girls. I hope you sleep well tonight.
Boys and girls, Lisa is a community member. She's someone in our neighborhood. So when you stop by at Top Hat Toys, or whenever you see her about, because she is all around Oxford, just give her a wave, say hello. I hope you enjoyed that book by our special guest. Now it's time for bed. Good night, everyone. We'll see you in the morning.